Well, hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make a healthy homemade pizza. I will use what is called the fathead dough to make the crust. So the crust will not contain any sugars, grains or starches. But I tell you, I assure you, it's going to be very tasty and also very yummy. And as I always say, very, very healthy. So the fathead dough is made out of cream cheese, mozzarella cheese, and almond flour. Now you can substitute almond flour with coconut flour, and I've indicated the measurements in the video. Basically, however, the recipe is recorded with almond flour. In the second part of the video, I will show you how I build a pizza with the toppings, what toppings I've used. But you can use any toppings of your choice. That's left up to you. At the end of the video, I'll taste a slice and let you know how it tastes. And I can assure you right now, once again, that it's going to be yummy and it's going to be very healthy. So in order to make the pizza crust, you need about 175 grams of shredded mozzarella cheese. And I've got about 20-25 grams of cream cheese here. So what we need to do now is to put them in a microwave for 15 seconds and let it get a bit soft and melted sort of thing, and then try to bring it together, combine it together, and if necessary we'll put it once again in the microwave and make sure that everything is combined. I put it in for 15 seconds and no, it's not done it. We need it to melt a little more, and we need to make sure that both the cheeses are combined well. So this time I put it for 30 seconds and yes, it seems to be doing it. Okay, the two cheeses are melted. Yeah, you sort of knead them with the spatula. The two cheeses have mixed well. Now let us add in the other ingredients. And the other ingredients being almond flour. We have a spoonful of white wine vinegar. I will have to put a little bit of salt and 1 egg. Let's put in the almond flour. The almond flour has to be 85 grams. Put the weighing scale here under this. I'll wait till it is 85 grams. 78, 85 grams. A spoonful of white wine vinegar. This is a teaspoon of white wine vinegar. Now let's break the egg here. And let's remove the weighing scale. I'll put in a little bit of salt, and that's all the ingredients, and now we go ahead and mix it all together. Continue mixing till it forms a dough. Continue sort of kneading it with your spatula. You can use your hands as well. Yeah, in order to use your hands, you will need to oil your palms with olive oil, and that's what I'll do in a minute. I will let you know when it comes to that stage. I'll now start kneading with my hands. I'll just oil my hands. You need to oil it because the dough will be a little bit sticky. So it's almost done. Well, the next stage is to now roll it into a pizza round, a pizza base. So now we're ready to roll the pizza crust. So I've got one silicone mat under the dough bowl. And I've got another silicone mat which I'll go on top like this, and I'll try to flatten it, yeah, to make a round pizza base. It's coming there, and if you roll it with your rolling pin, it may become even easier. So I just want to be mindful of the thickness. We don't want it to be too thin, and it's almost round. Okay, it's round enough, but knowing me, I like to be a little bit, so I want to make it a perfect round. So what I do is I take a lid of another steel vessel, and I cut out into a perfect round. I have here a lid, yeah, so I get a perfect round here. And what I also do is now these pieces which are extra, they can't go waste, right? They've got all the goodness of cheese and things like that. I cut them off and just put it back in this middle somewhere. Yeah, just places where it might still be thinner than the other places. So a little bit of artwork there required. Finally, this will all go in the baking, and you won't see these small pieces because as it is, I'm going to roll over them again, so you won't see them. I'm going to flatten them so I don't waste any of the. And this when it bakes, this all these pieces will not be seen at all like this. So they will all get flattened, and you won't know I've done this trick to make it a perfect round. That's it. We are ready to go into the oven. So I turned it into a baking tray, and now this will go into the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. Before then, what I have to do is to poke some holes in here, because there may be some air in between and they may blow up. So in order to avoid that, I would take a fork and just put in some holes. You see all those pieces I managed to put on the underside. So those pieces cannot be seen. It looks like a perfect round pizza, and in order to avoid puffing, this is what you got to do. It's perfect now, and we're ready to go into the oven. So before putting it into the oven, I thought I'll spice it up a little bit. I'm going to sprinkle some garlic powder. This is garlic powder, yeah, to make it a little bit spicy. I will also put in some, oregano. Sprinkle some oregano, so it gives you the pizza sort of Italian flavor, and that's it. So it's been in the oven for about 6 minutes, and I've just removed it out just to make sure that we don't have any pockets. And I'm just punching holes wherever I feel it may have risen a little bit. Okay, it has to go back. It's not yet done, but it's getting there. Okay, the pizza base is out of the oven. It looks great. We got to cool it now completely before we can put some tomato sauce and other toppings and bake it again and make the pizza. So we'll see you then. So here is a pizza crust. Now this pizza it's a thin crust pizza. Okay, it's not very thick, and but it's quite firm. You will be able to take the slice and eat it. So I put it in my pizza tray, and let's dress it up. Let's build the pizza right from scratch from here. So the base is ready, and I have here with me, I have the tomato sauce that I made the other day. I've got some mushrooms sliced already. I've got the mozzarella, which we will be doing. I have some pepperoni that will also be part of the topping. And I've got some black olives, will be part of the topping as well. So let's go ahead and start with the topping. So let's start with adding the tomato sauce. Just layer of tomato sauce on the pizza crust. So let the whole pizza crust get covered with the tomato sauce. That will be one of the best taste that you get as you bite into the pizza slices. So that was the tomato sauce. Nice, we're done with the tomato sauce. Let us now sprinkle a little bit of cheese on it. And this is the mozzarella cheese. We'll need a lot of cheese on the top, but this is the one which will hold things together. Yeah, stuck to the base. So that's the cheese done. Let's put in the mushrooms. So the mushrooms, let's see how I can put it. Okay, perfect. These pieces make up the design of the pizza. Yeah, we can put some more pieces here. We can add them here. Okay, looks good so far. Let's put another one here. Then we'll see if we still have some pizza going, and we'll add it there. Now let's put a few strands of cheese just to keep things. I'm adding some of the olives here, these black olives. They're with olive oil. I just spread them around so that every slice will have a taste of olives as well. I also have some mince that Lizzie had made, and I think it'll taste good if I could put it there as a topping. So I'm just going to sprinkle some mince into the gaps here. This meat is healthy, grass-fed beef. Mince is what is here, and coconut oil, and of course the beef fat. But you can put any other topping as you want. I know there's some people who don't eat beef, but you can use any other meat. Chicken meat is as well. So that's how we build our pizza. Okay, so I've put some pepperoni on top, and I'm just finishing it. Okay, the whole thing is covered. Now let's top it up with the remaining cheese, and then it goes into the oven at 350 degrees. Lots of cheese goes into making pizza. Again, the fats in the cheese are good for you. That's it. This will go into the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. I had to change the design slightly. I made some of the pepperoni come right on top, so it looks like a pepperoni pizza. Otherwise, they could have got covered up with all the cheese. So this is how it is going into the oven. So here we are. The oven is ready, 350 degrees, and I'm going to put our pizza in the oven. Right on the top rack. It's going in. And let us put the cook time for 15 minutes and start. Stay tuned. We'll see you when it's done. The pizza is just out of the oven. It's still bubbling. Looks nice. So now we have to taste it, right? Let it cool down. We'll cut a slice and we'll taste it. And I'll let you know exactly how it tastes. And perhaps your mouths will be watering as well. The pizza may not look like a shop-bought pizza, but we are not talking about shop-bought pizza. We're talking about homemade pizza. So it looks as good as it can get. I'm happy with this one. And I'm sure it is very tasty and, as you know, very, very healthy for you. Let's cut a slice of the pizza. Looks good. I'm going to cut a small slice and see how it tastes. The pizza is still soft. It has to cool down, you know, maybe I'm in a bit of a hurry, but yeah, I'll let you know how it tastes, but it looks good inside. So let me taste the pizza. Yeah, it's still soft. I know it is not dried up as yet. It is still warm and it has to cool completely, you know, to enjoy it. But I'm in a hurry. I want to make this video and send it to you so that you can also salivate as I am doing right now, just to taste this. I'm telling you, the taste is amazing. The flavors inside is amazing. Lovely. If you get a chance, make it. It's not only healthy for you, it's lovely, it's enjoyable. You know, what do you got to do anytime you do anything? You must enjoy it. I'm telling you, there's no pizza like this anywhere in this world. Really good.